So Moniece and Nia, they go and they confront Cisco ass about taking Teairra to a detox. Now Cisco was already in the building with A1 already. So they was already having a little conversation, and then Nia and Moniece, they pop up and they confront him about it. And Moniece was like, well, Teairra told me that you took her to like a detox center or whatever. And Nia was like, we feel like she should go to a rehab because that's more of a situation to where it'll help her. Cisco really believes that he's really doing Teairra some favors by taking her ass to a detox center. That only helps with motherfucking hangovers and other shit. That ain't no shit that'll help somebody with a fucking problem. And Moniece feels a way about that because of the fact that an addiction is fucking up her family. So she knows firsthand what it's like to deal with a person that has an addiction. And I understand that. I understand that wholeheartedly. At the end of the day, I really do understand it. But Cisco don't give a fuck, and he talking about I'm helping her. Y'all ain't doing shit. How the fuck can y'all tell me what the fuck I'm doing when y'all ain't doing shit? First of all, they ain't really had the chance to talk to Teairra about it. That's number one. Second of all, they just want to know if you're ready to be, upfront, not really upfront, but ready to deal with the fact that you're dealing with a person that has a problem. And if you are ready to deal with it, are you ready to help them? That's what I feel. I feel like they're coming from a good standpoint, a good place with the situation. So later on, Cisco and Teairra is in the studio together, and he decides to divulge the information that happened between him, Nia, and Moniece. He was like, well, me and A1 was having a drink, and then somehow, some way, Moniece found out where I was at, and her and Nia confronted me and about the whole detox thing. And so he just goes and tells, he just tells Teairra how Nia and Moniece ain't none of her damn friends, and how all they been doing is talking about her behind her back, talking about how she's a drunk and how she's an alcoholic and how she's this and how she's that, and how they just dogging her the fuck out. Teairra want to know what the fuck he said to defend her. Honestly, Cisco didn't really do shit to defend shit. Cisco really ain't telling you the motherfucking truth. Because they ain't dogging you, Teairra, and then your dumb ass falling for the motherfucking okie doke. Now, all y'all know I love me some Teairra Marie. Y'all know I do. I go in for her. But at the same motherfucking time, the bitch stupid. Because she let Cisco come between her and her motherfucking friends, and that shit ain't cool. That shit is foul on his end to even do that. I can't stand a nigga that gonna come between a woman and her motherfucking friends. It's fucked up. I can never respect a man like that. So now she's saying she ain't got no friends. Later on, she decides that she wants to confront Moniece and Nia. Now, what I do understand is the frustration of Teairra when she says, why are they discussing her issues with everybody but her? I understand that. Why aren't they discussing it with her versus everybody else? But when you got a person that's overly defensive and can't take constructive criticism, why would you want to discuss that with them? Although you should. But their actions and the reason why their action is the reason why they don't feel comfortable talking to you like that. They felt like they could talk to your man about it. But I understand why you would want them to talk to you about said issue, because I would too. If y'all feel like I got a motherfucking issue, why won't y'all talk to me about that motherfucking issue instead of talking to my man about it? But Teairra's so dumb right now that she don't realize that the first step to fighting an addiction is to admit that you have one. And the bitch got one. She's all the characteristics of a bitch that got a motherfucking problem. She got a problem. And she ain't gotta admit that she got a problem. But she got a problem. Okay. So, Alexis Skyy. First of all, the girl too pretty to be so dumb and fucking annoying. The bitch is annoying. When she's talking about Masika, she's annoying. When she's not talking about Masika, she's fucking annoying. She bust in on Solo Lucci's interview, practically trying to go in on his ass. No. No. No, 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 no. I went too far. Hold on. Hold that thought. Okay. So after Teairra confronts those girls about the whole thing, Cisco on some bullshit. He got a whole nother bitch. So he talking about he can't deal with the issues and the drama that Teairra got going on, but yeah, you up here fucking somebody else. Okay, Cisco, you a dog, and that's just fucked up on your end. Real fucked up on your end. Real motherfucking fucked up, okay? Too fucked up. Like, really? You think this shit cool? Okay. So then, okay. Alexis go in and bust into Solo Lucci's interview. She wants to know why she wants to confront him about the baby mama and how she tired of him disrespecting her and not defending her and not putting his baby mama in check. And she starts calling him all types of bitches, going in on him and all that. So then he said, you think this nigga give a fuck about you? Everybody know that you pass around pussy. I could have failed the fuck out when he said that, because I could not believe he said that to her. That was disrespect on so many levels. Like, nigga, you telling her that you don't give a fuck about her motherfucking ass because you know she passed around pussy. That is totally fucked up. I don't know what to say about that shit, but that was crazy. I couldn't even believe his ass even said that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now she crying. So then she goes to Lyric and she confides in her about the breakup. And she pretty much saying that she's tired of dealing with men that's going to disrespect her. She's tired of this, she's tired of that. And just Lucci is just done and all of that stuff. And, she said she's tired of men doing her wrong, from Fetty to Lucci. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but girl, you say you've been in relationship after relationship. Girl, you ain't nothing but 22. How many relationships have your ass been in? You know what I'm saying? And you keep on dealing with the wrong niggas. But then, but all I'm saying is, you so motherfucking pressed about Sarah stalking you, but you doing the same shit to Masika. So I really don't feel sorry for your motherfucking ass, to be quite honest. Like, that's how I feel. Fuck that. So, Safari, he enlists Hazel. That he sets up between him, Hazel, and Chanel. And he ain't trying to be in a studio with Hazel, but what he wants to do is have her as a creative director for Chanel. Chanel got a new song called New Bay, and Hazel comes in on some shady shit. And then, she just making little snide remarks about Chanel and her career. And Chanel's picking up on the comments that she's making about her and her career. So she's already talking about the girl having Abercrombie models and shit like that. So Chanel is already on the motherfucking defense with this whole situation. And she should be. Because the way Hazel was coming off, you would think that her ass was motherfucking Nicki Minaj. So when they're at the video shoot, she has this girl come up here. She don't know what the fuck going on. She don't know nothing about a video treatment and everything. She expect this girl to learn a damn dance routine all at the same damn time. Like, bitch, who? What? And you talking about you motherfucking professional. And she was walking around here just making all these snide remarks in the motherfucking confessional like she was just this big ass rapping bitch. Like, you would think that her ass was motherfucking Nicki Minaj. Hazel, you really ain't shit. Ain't nobody checking for your music either, bitch. So who the fuck do you think you are, bitch? Seriously. Trying to comfort this girl. Not like, I'm not really here for Chanel no coast my damn self. I'm not here to hear her motherfucking music, period. But who the fuck are you to be talking about somebody like a dog? Bitch, have a motherfucking seat. You ain't shit, bitch. Seriously. So then, Keyshia Cole, Nia, and Masika, they meet up. And Masika was like, well, Keyshia, since you're also friends with Zell, I would like for you to tell me what I should do about my issue with him, because I didn't like the fact that he went to my party and he just tore it up the way that he did. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool that he did that. You know what I'm saying? And Keyshia was like, well, I think you should sit down and you should have a conversation with him and Ray about it and all of that stuff. So stop being petty. And then, Nia brings up Teairra's addiction. And, Keyshia Cole would know a lot about addiction, considering the fact that, her mother is Frankie. So she knows a lot about the situation. So, she would know what to do, what to say, or whatever. But she feels like because it's a personal matter and it is an addiction, she feels like they should sit down and talk to Teairra about it instead of talking to everybody else. And that's true. That's what she should do. That's what they should do. So then, that's when Moniece and AD, they're having dinner, and Ray pops up, And they was like, they basically got him together too, basically saying, okay, you know what, just as well as Zell acted a fool, you acted right along, you acted a fool right along with him, like you was no better than who he was. And we all hold you and Lazare to different standards. We expected you to act way differently than he did, and that's just what it was. That's what they expected. So he was like, well, I'll talk to him, I talked to him. So Masika invited them both out to this nail parlor. And she was talking to Lazare, and next thing you know, Ray comes in. Soon as Ray comes in, the shade is being thrown, and Lazare fucking charges his ass. Now, after Zell charges his ass, this big Mrs. Puff looking bitch want to sit up here and say, well, we could catch a fade outside, you ain't gotta jump like that. But when he tried to charge your ass looked like you was about to die. Have a damn seat. But with that being said, y'all, this is my review on motherfucking Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Be sure to leave your comments below. And, let's have a real dialogue and nobody attack each other. And that's it. I'll see y'all for my Ball of Wives review. I'm out. Bye-bye.